Hi folks. In the Faroe Islands, they engage in an activity called the grin, which is whale harvesting. Whales are kind enough to swim into the fjords to be harvested, providing free food for the inhabitants of the Faroe Islands. Well, some people object to it, namely the floating circus of Sea Shepherd. However, there's a few others. Recently, one of these others is this gentleman named Casper Hilt. He's from Denmark. He goes to the Faroe Islands. He is a self-proclaimed vegan. Yeah, meaning, because I don't eat meat, you better not eat meat. And an animal activist, whatever that is. So now he goes to the Faroe Islands and he makes a video. He's there, so says he, because he's going to document the harvesting of the whales that take place. Really? Or I should say, really? Or I should say in Japan, Majikayo! You need to document it like it has not been documented before. You know who documents it a lot and publicizes it? The people of the Faroe Islands. They're not hiding what they do. They're not ashamed of what they do. But you need to be there to document it, so says he. And he continues on in his video. And these whales are so intelligent. They're intelligent, he claims. I say they're stupid. If they're so intelligent, these cockroaches of the sea, why do they keep swimming into those fjords? You think they would warn others. You think they would know that there's danger there. Of course, they're intelligent. He claims further on that it's a fact, that it's unnecessary. A fact by whom? Where are you getting your facts from factually? Yeah, probably from criminal cosplay Watson the Horrible, because he's known to have a lot of made-up facts that his minions fall for. And he claims in this year 2020, it's unnecessary because there are alternatives. Alternatives. So, there's been alternatives for food for hundreds of years. What we decide to select as a food source is really none of your business. As long as that food source is put down as humanely as possible. And in the Faroe Islands, they are put down as humanely as possible. Within seconds, the whale is fit to be harvested because it's humanely put down by the people in the Faroe Islands. He continues. He compares it to what takes place at the dog festivals in China and the bullfighting in Spain. Now let's talk about that. The festival in China, when they put those dogs down, not humanely, they tortured the dog first. Some of them they skin alive, some of them they burn alive, because they claim that the adrenaline rush makes the meat tastier. Could we expect this gentleman to go to China to document for the world? No. Cowards would not dare go there. The bullfighting. If you ever seen a bullfight, and I haven't, but I've heard, it can be rather torturous what they do to the bull. Did this gentleman go to Spain to protest and document for the world? No. He just goes to the Faroe Islands. Because the people of the Faroe Islands are peaceful, they're gentle, and barbarians. No. I say that because that's what criminal cosplay Watson the Horrible calls them. Now, I've been blessed to go to the Faroe Islands a few years ago, and these are the kindest, most gentle people you ever, and trustworthy people you ever want to meet. So please, they don't need someone from Denmark, Canada, the United States, or Eurotrash going into the Faroe Islands and telling them, you better not eat that. These are culinary imperialists, as I call them. He then shows a video of a Faroese supermarket. Look at all the food they have. have here in the Faroese supermarket. So why do they have to go harvest whales? Just go to the supermarket and get the food that you want. Yeah, go to the supermarket. Have you been to an American supermarket? If you have been to an American supermarket, you'll know why we are fat. The abundance of food is immense. There's a supermarket in the nearby town, Forney, Texas, Kroger. I have never seen such a large supermarket in my life. It's the mother of all supermarkets. So you're telling me, instead of the hunter going out hunting in the United States for deer meat, because he doesn't need to do that, we got plenty of alternatives. We got plenty of food in our supermarkets. We even have deer meat in our supermarkets. So what are you going to go out hunting for when you can purchase deer meat, venison, in the supermarket? Do we go fishing? A father takes their child fishing? Enjoy your day of fishing? Well, according to this gentleman, you better not do that. There's no need for you to do that because you can purchase the food, the fish, in the supermarket. So let me see if I have this guy correctly. Correct. Instead of going hunting for your food or shooting for your food, you can just buy it at the supermarket. Yeah. So the whale that was slaughtered to be placed in the supermarket is less torturous than a whale that was slaughtered to be placed directly onto the food table. Do you see the reasoning here? And if you do not see the reasoning here, it's very simple, because there is no reasoning there. But to these vegans and these so-called animal rights activists, there's plenty of reasoning to their non-reasoning. These culinary imperialists enjoy telling other people what they should not eat. And here's the funny thing. This vegan is going to tell me I should not eat meat. I don't tell him he should be eating meat. I don't care what you eat and what you do not eat. But you're concerned on what I eat and do not eat. That's because most vegans, not all, most vegans are what you would call liberals. And liberals are never happy. And if you look at this mug's face, there's no smile on that face. What are you going to find a smile on that face for? Why would you even look at it? We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless the descendants of the Vikings in the Faroe Islands. And I tell you, let me tell you folks, good, kind-hearted, decent people, they don't need you foreigners, you outsiders, going into their domain, telling them what they can and cannot eat. See you.